And into... Oh, okay. Not going to that building. Instructional film. Or IF. Instructional Films Incorporated. Produced for Instructional Films Incorporated by Radford Pictures. God, how high does this go?
Saturday turned out bright and sunny. We went on a picnic.
We burned it down.
Tommy, Helen, George, and I.
We all comprise a fire. We make a fire, if you will. I'm an adult man who takes children into the woods and teaches them about fire.
I went for
Watch
some
it
fresh water.
burn. We watch the majestic flames licking the trees around us. Oh, okay, he's gone. I guess I'll just go through his stuff. Communist Manifesto.
Tommy, of course, tried to be helpful. But he
Oh, no.
was headed for
Why,
trouble.
those will just light themselves up. Yes, my babies. Go back into your box. Oh, no. Little pyromaniac in the make. I know I saw somebody smoke one
To
of these.
start our
I just
fire,
put the
George
match in my
crumpled
mouth.
paper, because paper catches fire easily. Then he put on some twigs. Twigs get hot and burn more quickly than bigger branches.
Oh, twigs. Not twinks. Yes, you just pile these evenly around the body and make sure that it goes up
Then
quick.
still bigger pieces, because it takes even more heat to start them burning.
If you run out
piled
of
them
sticks, you
loosely
can drop
so
a
plenty of
log
air
on it.
to get to the fire.
It's funny because buffalo chips burn.
And finally, George struck the match. Really, he didn't strike the match. He rubbed it. Because rubbing makes the match hot enough to catch fire.
He's good at rubbing things. I saw him rub someone out. That's why we needed to learn to make fires.
You don't believe it, do you, Tommy?
You're an incredulous little
Well,
fuck.
try it.
You don't believe anything I tell you. Well, your mother's gone and she's never coming back.
Rub your hands together, Tommy. That's it. Rub them hard.
Your hands will
Fast.
catch a flame.
That's it.
Look at that little
Makes them hot,
tar.
doesn't it?
Yes, this is really
Long
burning.
ago, before matches were invented, the Indians rubbed two pieces of wood together to make fire.
Didn't work. Indians were stupid. Like how they couldn't
Pilgrim
get an
Fathers made
actual
fire by
Native
rubbing
American, so they
20
just
trees.
showed from the knees down somebody wearing native garb.
Yeah. Did he have flip-flops on?
Oh, yeah.
Indian flip-flops. That's why they got
Our
killed
own
by the
fire
infantry
needed
so
more
easily you
wood,
could
so
hear them all coming.
George put on logs.
Snap, 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 snap.
Ah, genocide.
And of course, Tommy wanted to help.
The matches in his
Too many
pocket
logs
are all
may
going to
smother a
get
fire
lit
by
at
shutting
once.
off the air. You see, three things are needed for fire. Heat, as from a match, something to burn like paper and wood, and lots of air.
Okay, I get it. I fucked up. You don't have to keep driving it
And
home.
Tommy didn't believe that.
Pushes him in,
So we decided to prove it to Tommy.
grabs
that
his
air
hand
is
and makes him
necessary
hold a
for
log.
fire. First, we found some jars and cleaned them in a brook. An old candle from our knapsack furnished the fire.
Kid's really stupid. Hey, that's gonna go out.
Yeah, Tommy doesn't believe anything. He's a doubting Thomas of the group. And he doesn't think that air is needed. So he
What
put a
about
bag
that,
over
Tommy?
his head until he appreciated how necessary air really is.
You are the flame, Tommy. You are.
So then we decided to find out
One
what
of
would
you take
happen
off
with
your shirt and let me
different
dump this
amounts of
wax on your chest. Oh, they gave the littlest kid the littlest jar.
Oh,
In the
yeah,
smallest jar
to
with the
show
least
the size
air,
of their
the flame
cocks.
went out first.
Even the girl.
Especially the girl.
Then the middle-sized jar. And the flame in the big jar with the most air lasted longest.
See, Tommy, you're the worst.
You didn't have any endurance.
Of course, our fire had plenty of air. And the best part of the picnic was putting the fire to work.
You sit over there, Tommy, and don't eat because you didn't believe.
Now remember, your parents can't know anything about this.
If you didn't believe fire could burn, kicking you in your nude shin will take the skin right off.
The rest of us were too busy eating to notice what Tommy was doing.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Yes. Do we get to see a burned child's corpse at the end of this?
We'd better. They've been teasing that all along. What are they eating, by the way?
And then,
Fingers.
like lots of things, just when you
On
think
rolls.
everything is fine,
Oh, fuck!
I sent Tommy for water, and Helen and George for sand to smother the flames.
Wasn't enough, so I made Tommy roll around on the fire. So really, the video should be called "We Made Several Fires."
Yes.
In no time at all, we had the fire under control.
Who's talking? The adult?
Yeah.
Or okay.
Yeah, he was saying what he did. He sent Tommy away for water.
Tommy himself knew he'd done a dangerous thing.
He knew he'd
Did
fucked
you like
up.
that? Did you enjoy what I did? I hold the power of life in my hands. No, Tommy, you're just a bitch.
One tree can make a million matches.
But it only takes one match to
One
destroy
match can
a
destroy
million
a
trees.
million trees.
Hey, you know what? Oh, they're going to destroy a tree.
One small match. And then a fire.
Oh, they
Soon
did? They
it's out
burned
of
the whole
control.
forest down to show
It
Tommy
spreads
what a
through the
piece of shit he
forest, from
was.
the grass to the trees. It leaps from tree to tree, a raging giant, driving all living things from their homes,
Much like Kali.
leaving behind it a land empty and useless for animals and for man. Almost always from somebody's carelessness with one small match.
If you're not a pussy, you can let it burn down to your fingers. Come on, you little shits. Let's go burn some more stuff.
Before going home, we cleaned up. We wanted to leave the table and grounds the way we found them.
But Tommy had more
George
matches
scattered
than a bone to
wood,
pick, so
there
that
wouldn't be
wasn't an
anything to
option.
burn. Put on sand to shut out the air. Finally, I put on the rest of the water to cool the wood so it couldn't burn.
Ever.
We all had a lot of fun, all right, and all of us learned a little more about our oldest and best friend, a friend that can be our worst enemy, fire.
That's your oldest friend.
There was a joke in there about his wife, but I just couldn't pluck it out of the air. Oh my God, that's the picnic area of the Fantastic Four.